What's up, YouTube? This your boy B-Boy Facts Johnny TV, and tonight I'm gonna do my WWE Raw review on how. So you guys can do hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, tap that notification bell every time I premiere a brand new video. Follow my socials, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitch down below in the description. And let's get started. Now, Raw was a decent show. It was not a bad show. It wasn't terrible. It was just decent. All right, we're kicking things off with in-ring segment. Drew McIntyre. McIntyre says they are less than 2 weeks away from Crown Jewel. McIntyre says everyone will be talking about the WWE Championship match with Big E. Everyone will be talking because he is going to become the WWE champion once again. McIntyre says he has a story, but Big E interrupts. Big E says he understands what McIntyre wants to be champion again. Big E says McIntyre will never take the championship from him. Big E says the train has already left the station and McIntyre only has two options. McIntyre can climb aboard the train since it's already rolling. McIntyre's other option is to stay on the tracks and get run over. McIntyre says he's going to win his title back, and there isn't a thing McIntyre can do about it. The Uso music hits. Jimmy and Jay walk down to the ring. Jimmy asks Jay who he got in the title match. Jay says he got Big E. McIntyre asks them what they are doing here. Alright. Jay says they can do what they want. Jimmy says they want to see who champion will be first Survivor Series. The Usos try to leave, but Big E stops them. The Usos challenge them to a match later tonight. Big E and McIntyre trip over each other, accepting the challenge. While Big E and McIntyre argue, the Usos attack. Backstage, they ask what would happen if they had to face each other in the King of the Ring next week. What would happen? Woods and Kingston just laugh and walks to the ring. All right, let's move on. So we get King of the Ring round 1. Xavier Woods accompanied by Kofi Kingston versus Ricochet. This match was good. Xavier Woods runs over Ricochet. Woods tries a suplex, but Ricochet lands on his feet. Woods runs right into a dropkick from Ricochet. Woods and Ricochet trade strikes. Woods and Ricochet struggle on the top rope. Ricochet eventually lands a high angle superplex. After the break, Ricochet tries another suplex. Woods counters and drops him on the top rope. Woods lands a stomp off the second rope. Woods goes back up top and hits a leg drop from a near fall. Woods hits a suplex into a gut buster. Ricochet kicks out again. Woods missed a clothesline. Ricochet lands a super kick. Ricochet lands a cartwheel senton followed by a PK. Woods rolls out of the ring to avoid getting pinned. Ricochet runs the length of the ring and dives over the ring post, landing on Woods. Ricochet hits another dive. Ricochet tries another, but Woods moves out of the way. Ricochet crashes into the barricade. Woods land hit, penitent rope walk, elbow drop for the win. The winner of the match, Xavier Woods. That match itself was fantastic. That was really good. Backstage, Riddle tells Randy Orton he challenged Omos to a match later tonight, just like Orton did last week. Riddle asks Orton to tell him the plan. Orton says there is no plan. Riddle shouldn't have challenged Omos. Randy Orton tells Riddle he is on his own. Riddle doesn't get it. Riddle says he'll see Orton out there tonight. So we get Mansoor and Ali versus the Hurt Business. This match was quick. After a bit of back and forth, Cedric Alexander hits a Mochoku driver on Ali for the win. The winner of the match, the Hurt Business. After the match, Mansoor tries to help Ali up. Ali pushed Mansoor and says he's sick of this. Ali storms off. Alright, so I guess at Crown Jewel we're going to get Mansoor versus Ali at Crown Jewel. I guess so. Anyway, let's move on. So we get oh, what was that? I'm sorry. Yeah, so we get oh yeah, I found it. So we get Queen Crown round 1. Shayna Baszler versus Dana Brooke. This match was quick. Dana Brooke attacks Baszler as soon as the bell rings. Brooke tries a handspring elbow, but Baszler puts Brooke in the Kafura clutch. Brooke counters. Baszler eventually lands a knee to Brooke's head. Baszler pins Brooke. The winner of the match, Shayna Baszler. Backstage, Charlotte Flair says she didn't care about Baszler, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, or Bianca Belair. Flair only cares about herself. Well, actually, Flair wants Banks to win so she can slap her on the way to win the SmackDown Women's Championship as well. Flair wants to hold all the gold. So we get Matt Riddle versus Omos, accompanied by AJ Styles. This was a decent match. Before the match, Riddle tries to stall for time. Riddle tries to signal Orton, but he never comes down to the ring. Styles grabs a mic and accuses Riddle of stalling. Styles tells the referee to ring the bell. The bell rings and Riddle slides out of the ring and attacks Styles. Omos puts Riddle back in the ring. Omos crushes Riddle in the corner. Omos chokeslams Riddle. Omos puts his foot on Riddle's chest for the pin. Styles tells Omos to hold off. Styles says they can punish Riddle all they want. Styles tells Omos to hit Riddle with a roundhouse kick, and he learned in second grade. Styles asks to truck to play the kick on the Tron. Omos hits another chokeslam for the win. The winner of the match, Omos. After the match, Omos music hits. Orton sneaks in the ring and RKO AJ Styles. Backstage, McIntyre and Big E agreed to work together tonight. The punctuate it with the mega power handshake. In-ring segment, Bobby Lashley. Lashley recounts Goldberg saying he is going to kill him. Goldberg's behavior isn't fitting of a WWE Hall of Famer or a WWE superstar. Lashley says Goldberg come out here fronting at the mouth screaming about murder. Lashley says he asked for no holds bar match because Goldberg is a dog that needs to be put down. At Crown Jewel with no holds bar, he will finally end Goldberg's career. There will be no misunderstanding. Goldberg can beat or kill the Almighty. Okay, let's move on. Number 4. So we get backstage. Sasha Banks says Bianca Belair better just follow her lead tonight. So we get Jeff Hardy versus Austin Theory. Quick match. Hardy is all over Theory. Theory lands a rolling dropkick. The 24/7 field runs down to ringside and ends up in the ring. In the confusion, Hardy hits the twist of fate. Hardy missed the swanton. Theory rolls up Hardy with a handful of tights for the win. The winner of the match, Austin Theory. Backstage, Bianca Belair, unlike Flair, she doesn't have to win. Belair is going to win the SmackDown Women's Champion. It's only going to take her 30 seconds to make Lynch, Becky, no belts. Backstage, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston refuse to answer who will win if they have to face each other next week. King of the Ring, round 4, Jinder Mahal, accompanied by Veer and Shanky versus Kofi Kingston, accompanied by Xavier Woods. This was a quick match as well. After a bit of back and forth, Kingston tries to SOS, but Mahal and Kingston land awkwardly. Kingston surprised Mahal with a crossbody off the top. Mahal kicks out. Mahal lands a fireman's gut buster for a near fall. Kingston fires up and lands the boom drop. Kingston calls for trouble in paradise. Shanky tries to get involved, but Woods take him out. In the confusion, Kingston leaps off the top and into the callus. Mahal pins Kingston. The The winner of the match, Jinder Mahal. Backstage, Becky Lynch says she loves to talk but doesn't have much to say at this point. Becky Lynch says she is walking into Crown Jewel the same way she entered as the SmackDown Women's Champion. Okay, let's move on. So we get Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. The question is, why is this match itself was now in the main event? I don't know. Anyway, Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair argue as Flair makes her entrance. Banks and Bianca Belair fight over who's going to start the match. Sasha Banks pulls Bianca Belair into the corner by her braid. Belair throws Banks into the corner. Becky Lynch attacks both from behind. All four women brawl. Multiple referees hit the ring to try to break this up. Becky Lynch sends Bianca Belair out of the ring. Flair boots her partner Becky Lynch in the face. Flair goes up top, but is cut off by Sasha Banks. Push Flair off the top. Sasha Banks set up a dive. Bianca Belair slams Banks off the top into Flair and Becky Lynch. Sonya Deville and Anna Pierce walk out on the stage. Deville says they are restarting this match and instructs the referee to get all four women into the ring. After the break, Sasha Banks narrowly escapes getting put in the figure four. Sasha Banks lands her Karana. Flair sends Sasha Banks into the corner. Flair hit the ropes, but Becky Lynch tags herself in. Becky Lynch hits the Meteora. Belair tags herself in. Belair forces Sasha Banks to work with her. Belair missed an axe handle off the top. Becky Lynch sends Sasha Banks out of the ring. Bianca Belair hits a Roman suplex. Bianca Belair goes up top and tells Becky Lynch to kiss her butt. Sasha Banks tags herself in and pushes Bianca Belair off the top to the floor. Becky Lynch almost locks in the disarm her, but Flair tags herself in. Flair and Lynch argue. Sasha Banks drops Flair with a backstabber. Belair glam slams Sasha Banks into the top turnbuckle. Belair counters the disarm her and almost lands the kiss of death. Sasha Banks breaks it up and ends up eating the manhandle slam from Becky Lynch. No contest. Alright, let's move on. Queen's Crown round 1. Doudrop versus Natalya. I did not care about this match. Doudrop missed a cannonball in the corner. Natalya lands a disc lariat. Natalya tries the sharpshooter. Doudrop reverses it into a roll-up for the win. The winner of the match, Doudrop. Alright, let's move on. So we get backstage. Mansoor says he doesn't know what's going on with Ali. Ali barges in and tells Mansoor that he's just a giant waste of time. Ali says Mansoor doesn't belong here. Ali says that Mansoor only lifeline. Without him, Mansoor will get eaten alive. Ali tells Mansoor that he unless worthless and nothing. Mansoor says he'll try to talk to Ali later. Ali attacks him from behind. So we get Big E and Drew McIntyre versus it says we get Big E and Drew McIntyre versus the Usos. Pretty good main event match. Pretty good. Big E and McIntyre unicorn stomp Jimmy in the corner. McIntyre works over Jay. Big E tags in and locks Jay in the ambitional stretch. Big E hits the ropes, but Jimmy clocks him from behind. The Usos takes turns stomping Big E in the corner. The Usos take turns working over McIntyre. Jay missed a hip attack in the corner. Big E lands a belly to belly. Big E and Jay both make tags at the same time. McIntyre lands a flurry of offense. Cap with a spine buster for a near fall. The Usos drop McIntyre with a double super kick after a blind tag. McIntyre kicks out. McIntyre hits a neck breaker. McIntyre calls for the Claymore. Big E tags himself in. Big E tells McIntyre to get out. McIntyre glares at Big E before going out on the apron. Jimmy super kicks Big E twice. Big E hits sit down. Big E goes for a pin. McIntyre puts Big E out of the ring. McIntyre's head is bleeding. Big E and McIntyre start trading blows. Big E counter out. The winner of the match, the Usos. Alright, as Big E and McIntyre are fighting outside the ring, the Usos lands dives, taking out both men. The Usos launches Big E over the announcer desk. McIntyre is sent into the barricade. Big E suplex Jimmy. McIntyre suplex Jay. Big E and McIntyre trade shots. McIntyre escapes the Big Andy. McIntyre lands the Claymore. Big E is out cold. Alright, and Monday Night Raw goes off the air. But like I stated earlier in the beginning of the video, Monday Night Raw was a decent show. It was not terrible. It was not bad. It was just that show itself was just decent. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review on highlights, please drop a like on this video. It helps YouTube algorithm. Also, subscribe to my channel. Tap that notification bell every time I premiere a brand new video. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch down below in the description. And I will be streaming live on Twitch tomorrow. And that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, this your boy, B-Boy Facts Johnny TV. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And that's all I gotta say from here. This your boy, B-Boy Facts Johnny TV, and I'm out of here.